What would you do if the people you trusted most shattered your dreams without a single word of warning? I'm Emily, and this is the story of how my world collapsed in a single morning, only to be rebuilt stronger in the ashes of betrayal. It was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. My wedding to James, my high school sweetheart, was set for Saturday at a quaint vineyard under the golden California sun. Every detail was perfect: the lace dress I'd dreamed of since I was a girl, the wildflower bouquets, the handwritten vows we'd spent months crafting. My parents, Margaret and Robert, had been my rock, helping with every plan, every tearful decision. Or so I thought. Friday morning, 48 hours before the ceremony, I woke to a cryptic text from my maid of honor. "Sarah, call me now." Her voice trembled when I dialed. "Emily, the venue just called. Your parents canceled everything. The catering, the flowers, the music, all of it. They told everyone the wedding's off." My heart plummeted. I tried calling my parents, but their phones went straight to voicemail. I rushed to their house, my hands shaking on the steering wheel, only to find a note taped to their door. "We're sorry, Emily. This is for your own good." For my own good? I stood frozen, the words blurring through tears. James arrived, his face pale with confusion. We'd been together 7 years, built a life of shared dreams, a cozy apartment, plans for a family, a future. My parents adored him, or so they'd said. Why would they do this? The note offered no answers, just a vague promise to explain later. Later wasn't good enough. I spent that day in a haze, calling vendors, begging them to reinstate what they could. Most were booked, some were kind but firm. Deposits were non-refundable. Sarah and James rallied our friends, who scrambled to help. By nightfall, we'd salvaged a fraction of the plant's small backyard, a friend's band, borrowed decorations. But the betrayal stung deeper than the logistics. My parents, the ones who taught me trust, had ripped my heart out without a word. Saturday morning, I stood in my dress, staring at my reflection. I didn't recognize the woman looking back. Her eyes were too fierce, too raw. James took my hand. "We don't need them," he whispered. "We have us." And he was right. We drove to Sarah's backyard, where our friends had transformed the space into something magical. String lights twinkled, mismatched chairs lined a makeshift aisle, and a playlist of our favorite songs hummed softly. It wasn't the vineyard, but it was ours. As I walked toward James, my heart steadied. Our vows were raw, unpolished, but every word burned with truth. "I choose you," I said, voice cracking. "Not just today, but through every storm." He wiped a tear from my cheek and promised the same. Our friends cheered, their love filling the void my parents left. We danced under the stars, and for those hours, I felt whole. Sunday morning, my phone buzzed. It was my mother, sobbing. "Emily, we need to see you." I agreed, but only on my terms at our apartment, with James by my side. When they arrived, their faces were ashen. My father spoke first, his voice low. "We thought we were protecting you. We heard rumors about James. About debts, secrets. We panicked." My mother clutched his arm, tears streaming. "We didn't want you trapped in a mistake." I stared, disbelief warring with anger. "Rumors? You canceled my wedding over rumors." James's hand tightened on mine. "I've never hidden anything," he said, his voice steady. "You could have asked me." The truth unraveled quickly. A colleague of my father's had spun a tale of James's supposed financial ruin, a lie born of jealousy. My parents, instead of talking to us, had acted in fear, destroying months of planning, trust, and joy. Their regret was palpable, but so was my resolve. "You didn't trust me," I said, my voice calm but unyielding. "You didn't trust us. That's what hurts most." My mother reached for me, but I stepped back. "I forgive you, but I need time." They left, tears in their eyes, the weight of their mistake heavy between us. In the days that followed, James and I rebuilt. We laughed about our makeshift wedding, cherishing its imperfections. My parents called, wrote, tried to mend what they'd broken. I listened, but healing would take time. Their tears were real, but so was my strength. I learned that love isn't just vows or ring sits choosing each other, even when the world tries to pull you apart. And so, we moved forward, not as a perfect couple, but as one forged in fire, bound by trust, and surrounded by friends who became family. My parents' mistake taught me something vital. The life I build is mine to choose, and no one, not even those I love most, can take that from me.